sex in the cytokinesis. So meiosis is the process by which sex cells divide, and sex cells are called gametes. And so these gametes are cells found in reproductive organs, and so that's where this process occurs. And so gametes only contain one set of chromosomes, so that's 23 in total for humans. So meiosis involves one diploid cell that divides into 4 haploid cells, and that's shown here. This is the diploid, and these are the haploid. So the first step that occurs is interphase, and this is the phase between divisions, so it's sort of the resting phase where the cell's not actively dividing. Then we have prophase 1, and this involves the chromatin condensing into chromosomes in the nucleus, that's the DNA, and then the nucleolus of the nucleus also disappears. So metaphase 1, the pairs of homologous chromosomes move to the equator of the cell, and then the chromosomes become attached to spindle fibers. And so those are those long orange lines. In anaphase 1, homologous chromosomes move to the opposite poles of the cell. Then in telophase 1, a cleavage furrow is formed, which is just the space in between. It's basically the cytoplasm beginning to divide to create 2 separate cells. And so this is going to be the first division of meiosis. And so that concludes meiosis 1. Then meiosis 2 starts with prophase 2. And so prophase 2 is similar to prophase 1, and the nuclear envelope first breaks down, and then the spindle apparatus forms. And so the spindle apparatus is just the purple. Then metaphase 2 occurs, which is also like metaphase 1, and the homologous chromosomes move to the equator of the cell, in both cells. And that's followed by anaphase 2, in which the centromeres separate and the sister chromatids move to the opposite poles of the cell. And so this will just happen twice because there's 2 cells at this point. Then the last phase is telophase 2/cytokinesis, and this is when another 2 cleavage furrows will form, and they'll break apart into the 4 haploid cells, which are the final products of meiosis. And so that's meiosis.